everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk About It Buffalo podcast with your host, Anthony Stevens, right here out of the beautiful city of Buffalo, New York, the city of good neighbors. Welcome to season number 8, episode number 5. We are so excited for all of you joining us right here on YouTube Live and Riverside Live. Why don't you give yourselves a round of applause? We thank you so very much for being a part of Let's Talk About It Buffalo podcast again with your host, Anthony Stevens, right here out of the great city of Buffalo, New York, the city of good neighbors. Just before we get to the episode, we'd like to take this time to thank all of you across the world who are joining us on this wonderful day right here in the city of Buffalo or wherever you are. Thank you for being a part of our YouTube Live and Riverside Live. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We do appreciate all of your support, those who are supporting us around the world. I want to say this to you. We want to just say thank you to all of our new subscribers who joined today. Ah, man, I was so amazed of the new subscribers who just joined today. I give you a round of applause and I thank you for taking the moment in time to subscribe to our channel. We thank you so much for all that you are doing and supporting this YouTube channel and also Riverside Live. We want to thank you. Again, I want to thank Riverside Live and YouTube Live for putting out 283 videos. Oh man, we're so excited about it. We already, in the last few days, created almost 100 views. So that's amazing from Let's Talk About It Buffalo podcast to be able to get 100 views right here on YouTube and on Riverside Live. Again, if you're following us on all of our social media, again, we thank you for being a part of our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. At the end of this podcast show, we'll give you all the information how to connect up with us and become a part of the movement. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a movement right here from the great city of Buffalo, New York. The movement is still moving and going, and we're appreciating every single person out there who takes out their time to watch our videos, who likes, who comments, and those who are subscribing. Thank you so very much. Now, I want to get into something a little bit different today. On yesterday, we were all over the place yesterday, but we want to get into something that will be encouraging to you as you are watching this YouTube, maybe for your first time, or maybe you've been here many times watching us. But we want to encourage you as you are watching our YouTube live and Riverside Live. We want to encourage you today. And this is the day that you woke up. It's a beautiful day to wake up and just see another day. So, as you are waking up and you're seeing a new day, we want to encourage you to keep on moving and doing what is positive in your life. Don't allow yourself or anything to stop you from moving to your goal. We want to talk about this. We talked about it in previous shows. We bring it up all the time. This is a part of my everyday wake up, everyday wake up. For me to be better at what I do, I'm telling you, I wake up every day excited. For the first couple minutes, uh, we wake up excited and we're ready to go. Um, Again, as you are joining us on all of our social media platforms. Again, I would like to welcome all of our new subscribers, everybody who's tuned in to Let's Talk About It Buffalo podcast. I want to share the moment with you at this time to just say thank you to you and appreciate all of you who support us. Again, if it wasn't for you, there would be no podcast. My team always tells me to slow down and just talk normal. Normalcism is great when you can talk normal and be able to reach people without yelling and screaming, but also be powerful by getting your point across. Really want to get into something tonight as we begin the beginning of our week. We begin our week on yesterday. Thank you for those who watched the video yesterday and supported the video. Keep on supporting us. We have some goals that we're trying to reach. And the reason why I say I'm trying to reach these goals, I need everybody that can help me reach my goal by the end of October. I have a lot of things that I have set to go, but I need everybody who's not subscribed to the channel. This is what I want to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, our YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed there, I want you to take a minute after the video, go there, subscribe to our channel by pressing the red button that says subscribe. Once you get there, you like and comment, turn on your post notification bell that you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes here on YouTube Live, Riverside Live, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, because we post there. We post all of our shows on every social media platform. So everybody has a chance to join us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, however you choose to join us on. You can watch us and support us and leave comments because we're trying to build something right here in the great city of Buffalo, New York. And it takes every single person to help support the vision. There's a vision that I have. There's something I'm trying to do, and I want to share it with the world. So if you can, please, ma'am, please, sir, right after this podcast show, just go ahead, subscribe to us, comment, like, comment, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss our next couple episodes. We got a couple episodes coming out, so we don't want you to miss it. A couple of them. We got some amazing people that we're getting ready to have on the show next week. So again, you don't want to miss out on it. I'm trying to get somebody on the show tomorrow. If I can talk this individual of getting on the show tomorrow, we're going to have another amazing person on tomorrow. But again, it's up to you to go ahead and follow me right there on YouTube. Doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is just get on, like, comment, and subscribe. Man, you're going to don't want to miss out. I'm telling you, I got some amazing people. And that's what it's all about, getting these amazing people. We're going to try to get them on the show. We're working on it right now. Sometime, everybody's busy and got things going on, but we want to make it where you, as our viewing audience, get to see these people um, that we're going to have on the show. I want to just take the moment to wish every single person a happy birthday. If you're celebrating a happy birthday, today. Happy birthday to all of you around the world who's celebrating a birthday. We want to thank all the countries that are following us. We have so many countries that are following us on YouTube Live and on Riverside. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that support. As I said, I want to talk about goals. While we're here, while we're talking about it, this is Buffalo. If you don't have goals for Buffalo, or you don't have goals for your life, or you don't have goals for something that you're trying to do, it is time to start making those goals, those plans out. I make my plans every day to encourage somebody, to help uplift somebody, to share my videos across the world. That's what my goals and plans are. Thing I learned that sometimes, you got to be by yourself. Sometimes you start off with a whole lot of people, and then at the end of it, it's just you. I'm learning that I can do this, and stay positive while doing it, and helping other people do it also. That's the important part of this. I want to share this with you. The important part of it is working hard. Hard work pays off. I always learned that as a young man, as a young child, hard work pays off. When you work hard, it will pay off. Believe me, you're not in this by yourself. Nobody here is in this by themselves. Yeah, we live in Buffalo, and Buffalo is a great place to come. As I said before, Buffalo has great things here for many of us. Many of us been here all of our lives. But again, we want to help others be excited about the place they're in. We look across the country, look across the world. We look about everything that is going on in the world. One thing that does not stop is time. So that's why I put everything I can in my goals while I have the time. Because when time runs out, that's it. There's no more goal planning, there's no more other things. While we're sitting around waiting, we're waiting for something to happen. That's why I get up every day to make things happen. Why? I never know when it's going to be my last day on earth. I want you to take this with you. Nobody knows when it's their last day on earth. Nobody does. Only person that knows that is God. That's why I do everything that I can while I can, and I have the opportunity to do it. And one of my goals is to help as many people as possible. I look around, man, there's so much history here in Buffalo, New York. So many great people you meet here in Buffalo, New York that are very, very encouraging to talk to. I have met people who had cancer. Man, it's amazing what they talk to you about. I have met people who were homeless, didn't have anywhere to go. I met people, ordinary people that work hard 24/7. But again, it teaches me and it shows me that hard work pays off when you follow the goals that you set for yourself. Don't have anybody set the goals for you. Set it yourself. This is where you come into play. This is where you can make things happen in your life. Every opportunity, when you wake up, it's a brand new day. I woke up this morning so happy, so cheerful, so blessed because I'm able to wake up and see another day. And this day wasn't even promised to me at all. But I woke up expecting to have a great day, no matter what. I'm in Buffalo. This is a city that I've been born and raised in, a place that I love, people I love to meet, talk with, go see. What Buffalo has offered to people across the world. It's amazing when I wake up in the morning and I see brand new subscribers to my channel. I don't even know these people, and they come from all over just to support little old me, to show love and kindness toward me. That helps me understand that I can do whatever is placed in my heart to do to bless somebody else. Man, when you wake up and you feel that you have done the best that you've done, you should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of myself because I have done the best that I have done. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new start for your life. Don't allow yourself to be tricked by anything. Yes, we don't talk about religion on the podcast show, but I want to share this with you because I am religious. Don't allow the devil to stop you from reaching your full potential. Your goals that you set for the week, write them down. Write 5 goals down that you're trying to achieve this week. We talked about this a long time ago, and somebody emailed me and asked me to talk about it again because some people are frustrated. Some people want to give up. Some people don't want to hold in there. But I want to tell you, you can do it. Hold in there. Don't give up. There's always something at the end of the tunnel. It's just like a rope. If you're holding on to the rope, why let it go? The rope will save you from hurting yourself or hurting someone else. I learned a long time ago you got to catch every moment of your life. Got to catch it every day, every opportunity. Catch the moment of your life. When I sit behind this microphone and I'm in front of the camera, it is always great to catch things at the moment. You don't know what you're going to say to help somebody else that may be in need. We're all looking for somebody to help us. I'm really serious about me right now and you that are watching. Everything is not always gravy and it's not always green grass on every side, but we have days where we need some encouragement. If you're putting out a goal and you don't achieve that goal for the first day, you always have another day. But also, you got to remember that tomorrow or the next day is not even promised to us. But what we have today, let's try to do the best that we can with what we have. Nobody knows how you feel. Nobody knows what you're going through. Nobody knows the trouble that you are confronted with. Nobody knows that. I learned this a long time ago. If you have good friends that you can depend on, keep those friends. The ones that you cannot depend on, remember they're not your friends. The ones that you can depend on, keep them in your circle. The ones that are not with you, they're not your friends. A lot of times you have to get a better result. You know, a lot of times when I sit in front of the camera, you know, things just reminisce through my mind about all the things that, you know, I see people do on a day-to-day basis. When I'm riding uh, on my bike and I see homeless people holding up signs, man, this, you know, is very sad. We don't know what they're going through, but they once in life had goals to achieve whatever they were. Some of them may have been doctors, teachers, lawyers, fell on hard times. But you got to remember that it's not about you. I always learn that once you catch a goal, you pass it to somebody else. Then they pass it to somebody else. And then they pass it to somebody else. The goal passing never stops, it continues. So when you're passing out or, you know, you're next, it doesn't bypass you. Your goal is next. If you're willing to take that goal, you're willing to step up, you'll achieve it. Now, let me just say this for all of you that are watching me on YouTube Live or Riverside Live, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter or TikTok. All of these social media platforms do not move me. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not thrilled about all of the extra stuff. But what I want to pay attention to is everybody that comes in my circle, everybody that's around me. I want to pay attention to them. You know why? Because the ones that pay attention to you are the ones that will need your help somewhere down the line, or you may need their help. I tell people it doesn't cost you anything to support. I'm not on here asking for money. I'm not on here asking you or begging. No, I just need your support to help me. I'm a young man who's trying to make it. I'm not asking for anything. All I'm asking for is my friends, family to support the dream, the vision that's been placed on my life. This has been placed on my life for these 8 years that I've been podcasting. And it's a miracle that I'm still able to podcast and be a happy young man. Because there's been a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you, that I wanted to put this microphone up. I wanted to fold up and quit. I used to get frustrated when I didn't have any support. I used to get mad and say, man, I'm never going to reach my goal. I used to get mad because I had all these goals on paper. And every time I look at the goals, I would never achieve them because I would get upset, get mad, and get frustrated. But one of my friends had a conversation with me one day. And this is going to be ending our podcast very shortly. But he told me something that encouraged my heart. He told me about the story about those who get on the train and those who let the train pass. Also, he implemented the goals that I was getting frustrated about, that I wanted to rip up my paper that I wrote it down on. I have 5 amazing goals, and I wanted to accomplish every one. But I got so upset that I didn't see myself finishing one goal at a time because I had so much anger in me that I couldn't finish any of the goals that I was trying to set. And he told me, he said, Anthony, no matter what, you're human. You're going to make mistakes. But while you're making those mistakes, learn how to deal with the situation that you're confronted with. I'm looking at him like, what does that have to do with goals? You're telling me something that doesn't have to do with goals. He told me if you're making goals for your life and you're going through the first week of trouble and you're ready to quit and you're ready to give up, how are you going to win? And I had to think about things that me and him were talking about over and over. He said the only way you win if you stick it out. Stay in there, hang in there. Don't quit, don't give up. There's always room. He always said this. There's always room for you to achieve again. Some of you that are watching me, I want to tell you something. Do not quit. Do not give up. Listen, if you give up tomorrow, you won't make the goal that you're trying to set this week. I have 5 major goals that I'm working on this week. One of those goals is I'm going to share it with you. Is to grow my podcast even more. That's one. 2, be more visible, answering questions, communicating with my audience, become helpful to my audience, being able to show kindness to my audience. And my last one. I'm not going to do all 5 of them, but this is my last one. Making sure that I give the right information that helps others grow thereby. My most important thing is making sure that all of my audience feelings are protected. Their feelings are very important to me, and also what they think about is very important to me because I want to be able to help the world. I want to be able to help somebody become what they're supposed to become. I tell every young person, if you never do it, it'll never work. You got to do it to get it to work. You got to do it to get it to work, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't get it to do it to work, it will never work. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this moment to thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk About It Buffalo Podcast with your host, Anthony Stevens, right here out of the beautiful city of Buffalo, New York, the city of good neighbors. Again, you can join us on all of our social media. You can join us on Facebook at Let's Talk About It Buffalo. You can join us on Instagram at Let's Talk About It 9 on Instagram. You can also join us on Twitter at Let's Talk About It 1. Or you can be a part of my personal TikTok at Prince Lamar Anthony on TikTok. Email us at let's talk about it buffalo 9 at gmail.com if you'd like to be on our show. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can be on our show. All you have to do is email me at the email that was provided for you in this podcast show. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you can call our direct line at 716 259 2964 if you'd like to be a part of our podcast show. If you can't reach us by email, you can reach us by the number also that's provided for you right here on our podcast show. Again, ladies and gentlemen, join us on our online merch. Also, you can be a part of our Patreon. All of this information will be in the description of our YouTube channel. You can go there and watch this live video any time of the day. You can watch us at any time that we are on YouTube. Again, if you can watch us on Riverside, also, you can be part of Riverside also. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we thank you for this moment and this opportunity to share our podcast with you around the world. And remember, we are the city of good neighbors.